Whoa! And we are live, guys. So yeah, welcome to Bulgaria's live inside my room. Yeah, at least we have internet here. So this is the link if you want to join. There we go. Let's see how many people come today. Yeah, this is my room. We're having Polish vodka. We have a big bed, a fridge, a TV. The bathroom is shared. We have a closet. AC is working. And yeah, outside we have a kindergarten if you want to look at that. They wake me up in the morning. Those kids they sing Bulgarian song. I got like in communism. Serenity, where are you? I'm in my room. Where should I be? Okie dokie, okie dokie. So yeah, today we'll have a panel. So whoever wants to join, the channels are open. You can join. You can drink with you. You can comment with you. You can do whatever you want. Yeah. Until Joe passes out because this Polish vodka is very strong. It's called Żytnia from the wheat, from rye. It actually says it's like 100% natural spirits distilled from rye, distilled in Poland, whatever. I just had one glass before when I came home, and after that one glass, I fell asleep. So much about this extra Żytnia vodka, okay? Serenity vertical. Yeah. This is now vertical. Yeah, I said I tried with the StreamYard. Put the link in the comment. I put it on the stage. I don't know how to put it in a comment. I posted it as a comment. I can pin it probably somehow. No. Yeah. Put user. No. I can start a comment maybe. Can I start a comment? Start comment. There you go. Can you see, guys? The link in the comment is start now. Yes, it is. What it's not. Of course it is. Just where your comments are showing up. I can read your comments and I can read my comments there as well. So yeah, here is 7 o'clock in the evening at the moment, guys. I don't know if I'm going out after this. Kind of tired today. I walked a lot. I didn't even make it to the old city center. No, but it was because of my leg. If I would be walking normally, I need about 1 hour. Slow walking to the city center. Okay, let's see. Hello. You see the link is working, but you're not allowing your camera. Yeah. It is this one, this one. Add to stage, look. Hmm. Hmm. So yeah, I'm paying for this room here, 20 euros per night, which is pretty good deal for a seaside resort type of thing. It's not a resort, but a seaside resort city, you know. It's cheaper than capital, that's for sure. And we're back to one viewer. My God, Serenity only. And now we're up to 4 viewers. Right, hello guys. This place is called Nese Bar, and it's close to Golden Sands in Bulgaria. Yeah. If my legs get any better, I'll take you to Golden Sands as well. There's a bus running between these two cities. It costs 2 leva or €1. And yeah, the problem with Golden Sands is that the prices there are inflated. You know, so you can say bye bye to Bulgarian prices. You will be having in British prices there. Okay, that's why it's not that interesting for me to go there. But will there be more people? Yes. Will they have more fun stuff to do? Yes, of course. But yeah, Serenity. Okay, I was watching Sick Grandpa's live stream. Your data or Wi-Fi is good now. Yeah, I'm on a Wi-Fi from the accommodation. So yeah, I can host people. That's why I did the StreamYard, because I can host people now because I'm on the Wi-Fi, not using mobile data. Okay, let me invite the Piperino. Yeah. Oh my God, my leg is quite warm. Not a good sign, maybe. Shite. Mm. Well, just rest. Mhm. People say hello. We only have spy people spying. There's nothing to see here. You want to see the how do you call it? The light. It's a simple room that they gave me here. She said it's better to use this small bed that I'm on, thank you, so, than this big one because she's afraid I would break the big one. So yeah, I'm using the small, sturdier bed now. I definitely do not want to fall again through the wooden thing. Is again. Mm. 7 people watching. Yay! Cheerio! Cheerio! Today we have Coke and Mr. Poland to keep us entertained. If nobody wants to chat. Oh yeah. Mm. Want to see my view of the kindergarten? There you go. And the sunset over there. And that's it from the $20 room. Serenity, is that a cookie or past? I didn't see. I just showed you the outside. Maybe there's a cookie. Uh, More cookies are up there in Sunny Beach. That's the cookie spot. That's where they know they can get a lot of money. You have many discos there and special clubs with cookies. Yeah, run, of course, by mafia. I need to change my leg position, guys. That's always hard. Okay. Oh, and there we go. Much better. There's this pillow. I need a pillow under my hand. So, yes, it's a little bit better, but not really comfortable. Oh my god. Oh, 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 oh. It's hard to get comfortable. Oh, with a sick leg. Anyway, Oh, the vodka is too far away. How will I mix my drinks? See? See where the vodka is. Yeah, I can barely reach. You have to come closer, Mr. Zhitnia. Okay, much better. Oh. So yeah, why do they have Polish vodka here? Because many Poles come here to Seaside, yeah. But I think, yeah, number one are Ukrainians now coming here. They all speak Russian. And I don't mean they speak Russian to Bulgarians, they speak Russian between themselves, you know. So yeah. Let me just check one more thingy too. Thingy too, thingy too. Thingy too. Okay. Okay. Well, I was thinking tomorrow if I should take a taxi to the old town because of the like, you know, uh, if I wake up early in the morning, the sun will still not be that hot, you know, so it's okay to walk. The problem is my taxi app doesn't work here. It only works in Sofia, the capital. So here you have to call, I think, directly a taxi number. And I'm afraid their prices will not be as friendly as those that you usually get in the app, you know? Because taxis here are not known to be scammers, you know? Maybe in every European country or even everywhere in the world, you know? But yeah, so we'll see about that one. It's not too far, maybe 1 kilometer there, you know? So it shouldn't be that expensive. I think €4, something like that, would be the fair price. Even that, it's a lot for 1 kilometer, yeah. Yeah. But they have like starting, for Lava, I was swinging €2. Because they have a starting tariff and then per kilometer, you know? Anyway, that's what I was thinking uh, to do for tomorrow. Because otherwise, I don't know if I'll be able to make it by foot there and back again. And walk, of course, around the old city, like 2 kilometers. And it goes like up and down and up and down there. Because there's like many churches, castles, stuff like that, you know, in that city. But it's nice, like stone city, let's call it. For those, what was it, the dragons shit that I watched in the Middle Ages in Britain. The North Wall. Fuck, my mind is going away. It's not because of this shitty vodka, no? The Thrones, something in the Thrones. Game of Thrones, yeah, see. Where's Maximus when I need him? He's usually my backup memory. So yeah, it's like one of those cities from Game of Thrones, yeah? Yeah. Uh, it's a really nice city. UNESCO protected. World Heritage, blah, blah, blah. Is this commenting thing working? Because I cannot see any comments. Or maybe this vertical. This position is not that good now. Oh, oi, 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 oi. Yeah. I'm in my bed instead of being outside now when the evening starts. Yeah, it's so good. I don't know. If my leg gets any better, maybe we'll go outside later. But I kind of doubt it. I bought my food for tomorrow's breakfast today in the shop. If you haven't seen my short, what 20 euros can buy in Bulgaria, you can watch and you can see what I bought for the 20 euros. Yeah, today I spent like 60 level altogether for the beers, for the pharmacy, and for the food. Yeah, so that's like 40 euros I spent today. Oh, nothing, nothing. Just, and I didn't even go to eat in a restaurant. I was eating cheap food from the store. Uh, I was planning to get a kebab. I want a kebab now. But I'm too lazy to go outside. You see my dilemma, guys. You see my dilemma. Not too lazy, but too lazy to put pressure on my leg, because I know it will hurt afterwards. Uh, and I know it will be pouring down blood like I'm some kind of vampire. So, uh, uh, yeah. Hmm. So today I think it's Thursday here, if I am not mistaken. Somebody told me it was Thursday. Happy Thursday, yeah, somebody told me. Oh, from my previous stream. At that time, I was still thinking of going to the old city center. But yeah, gave up on the thought. Or maybe tomorrow we go check out the beach. Some of you suggested that we should check out the beach. I think I can walk there. They said it's like 600 meters from here. I think I can do that. That's like the same amount as I did today. Louis, hi Big Joe, is there Filipinos in Bulgaria? Here, I haven't seen. In Sofia, I think those were Chinese there, not really Filipinos. So I would say no. I would say more Chinese or Vietnamese. I'm not sure, but I think they were more Chinese looking to me. Louis, yeah, from the Brotherly Republic of China. I only watch videos of Filipinos sleeping on live stream. Oh my god, you're one of those. My god, I saw it like a few months ago. Usually, fat Filipinos they would just sleep on camera, and people would be commenting and donating, and I don't know what. What the fuck? How much more lazy can you get? You don't even speak to your audience. Yeah, watch me sleep and keep the donations rolling. So when I wake up, I will be a millionaire. Typical Filipino mentality, guys. Or gypsy mentality. Sorry, same, same. I would forbid such channels. Sorry, Louis. They can go OnlyFans if they want to and sleep naked. Now that would be another story. You'll see. I can always upgrade the experience. Yeah, I need to open the vodka, guys. Wait. Now we have to mix it with the poison. Poison with American poison. With Coke. Maybe I can sue Coca-Cola, guys, for making me fat. What do you think? Would I win the suit? The sue? Maybe that's the best idea I ever had. Let's sue Coca-Cola and become millionaires. Oh my God, lazy fucking people. Invite guest, copy. They want the link to join the panel. They cannot go to the panel and see the link. Lazy people. Speaking of Filipinos, and then the Europeans, Australians, motherfuckers, they're all the same. They're all lazy. Like even me, look, I'm in fucking bed now. But I have excuse, my leg is hurting. Okay. Otherwise we would be on the streets. Yeah. What can we do? What can we do? I know if I put too much weight on it, it starts bleeding again. So I want to save myself from bleeding again. Yeah. Skip Blackbird. Hi, where the snow? It's the middle of summer, Skip. What the fuck are you talking about? Where are you from? The snow is now in South America, I think. They have winter there. Louis, do you like using Tabo or bidet? I don't like Tabo. I like the bum gun. Yeah. Skip US of A. And you have winter now there? Are you from like Alaska or something? There you go, Mr. Firestarter.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Is live. Also in a sleeping position like me.
I was watching TV, but then I saw your thing there. What you call it? I said, look, I send me the link. See what's up. Hello,
Okay,
everyone.
okay. So yeah, what's up? You're in Angeles City now?
Yeah, yes, I'm still here. Likewise.
Uh, so what can I say? I say cheers.
You too. Thank you too, man. Enjoy it.
Uh, so I'm mixing some Polish vodka
Yeah,
with Coke, and I'm gonna tell you this stuff is strong.
nice.
Yeah.
All right, big good. Take care, man. When you wanted to come through, say hi. Take care, man.
Okay. Thank you for joining. Honey Bunny, Louis, can you see my chat? We just see you now, Honey Bunny. Louis, Honey Bunny PH, I can see. Sup, HB. he got you a ladyboy? Did Honey Bunny get you a ladyboy, Louis? Hey, Louis, you still didn't come to the chat. Louis is afraid to show his face, I think. I mean to the live, to the panel. It's nothing to be worried about. Guys. I don't bite. Plus, you get only 7 people get to see you. It's so funny, when you're making movies or doing stuff, and they think the Filipinas, the cookies, they think the whole world will see them, and there's like only 10 guys watching, That's hilarious too. But yeah, that's how the mentality and whatever works there. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Yeah. So sorry for today's movie clip. Uh, I really wanted to go to the old town, but yeah, was unable to. The sun and the lag prevented it. Sorry, guys. But let's hope in the next 6 days I will gather the power or somehow arrange it. Yeah, let's see. Because it's a really nice city. I've been here before, guys. It's a nice city. Ugh. True, at that time it was much cheaper. I think at that time I went there at the old town. I sat in some nice restaurant with a view of the sea, and a beer was 3 leva. 3 leva is €1.50. Now I think it would be at least six, like €3 now. 100% increase, at least. Yeah. At that time I was richer. I had my own car. I lived in Sofia in Bulgaria. So it was more fun. Especially when you drive here. If you do something like run a red light or I don't know, overspeed, no problem. €10 would solve anything. So yeah, the good old days, I would call it. Yeah. HB, wake up and put some clothes on. People want to see the alien face. Serenity, the young Joe moments. Young Joe, I wasn't that young. I was in my 30s, maybe. Yeah, in my 30s, I was. I wasn't old yet. I still had that spark of life in me, that corporation in the end killed in me. And then all of a sudden, we wake up one day and you're old, and you go, what the fuck? Where did my youth go? Yeah. And then you say, no. If I continue working for corporation, then I will wake one day and I'll be a pensioner. Going to hospitals and begging for my life. So that's when I said, no more working for corporations, guys. Louis, you're turning to Filipino Big Joe. Live streaming, lying in bed. I know. I told you that. The problem is my leg. My leg. I don't know if you know, but I injured myself at the tank commander's house. Uh, his floor gave in, and my leg went through the floor to the ground. Oh my god! And yeah, the the wood scratched me badly. That's why. And now I have to rest the leg. That's why we are in bed, Louis. There's nothing sexual about it. Okay. Serenity, Louis. See how you are. Serenity, he sees you as Filipina. Nah. See how you are, Serenity. See how you are. Uh, Wait, I have this little lamp here that I can turn on and regulate the intensity. Much nicer. Look, I look warmer now. I hope it doesn't warm the vodka in the coke. Oh, I guess. Maybe, hey, another great invention from Big Joe. Maybe we could invent a lamp that would like cool your drinks or freeze your drinks. Now that would be nice. You would just point it at the drinks and it would cool them or something. Yeah. Yes. Some smart guys. I just gave you $1 million idea. The one thing that millionaires cannot buy is what? Is I don't know, something Big Joe. Is the Big Joe. You still look young, Big Joe. Okay, thank you. But I don't feel young, and that's a problem. That's a problem. Can barely stand up. You see? Time. Okay. This dollar sign was covering your foot. Really, there's a dollar sign. If you press it, it says use StreamYard to be the best. Serenity time. Okay. See, yeah, the rich man censorship. They try to censor Louis. But yeah, Louis, you're correct. The biggest commodity that we have in life is time. Yeah, it's not money. It's time. Louis, Big Joe, will you rather have a time machine or a money machine? But you cannot use the time machine to make money. No, time machine, definitely. Imagine how many experiences you would get going to Roman times and wherever, Serenity, you still have time. Of course I do. But time is running out on everybody. I'm not trying to be depressed or something, but it's the truth. Animanian, I typing earlier in your previous life, but it wasn't showing. What were you typing, Animanian? YouTube censored you. Skip. Do you need? That's strange because I was using Prism. Prism usually show all the comments. Skip. Do you need one of my old shave? What do you mean? Old shave. Yeah, I need a shave. I know. I didn't bring it this time with me to Bulgaria because I'm only staying here for 2 weeks. When I come home, shave then. You will bear with my Bin Laden look for some time, for another week. Skip. Okay. uh, and I shaved my hair before I went. So, honey, I was just saying stuff about phones, normal stuff. Then I have no idea. Marcus Mustard. I wasn't joking about drinking less. You made a joke and I was serious. What are we talking about? Vodka is the cure for all things, Mr. Marcus. Sure you. You had a beer at the airport at noon. Okay. In Croatia? What's wrong with that? Skip, party it up, Big Joe. I'm trying to. At the moment we are at this, when we are here, I think the party will be in full start. Marcus, you have vodka now? Yes, Marcus, and not any vodka. Polish vodka. That's the worst kind. See, it says 100% natural spirits distilled from rye, distilled in Poland from 1827. What can be better from 1827, Mr. Marcus? I have to kill the pain. I have to kill the pain, Marcus. Now my leg hurts. I walked so much for you today, Marcus. I spent like 4 hours walking today. Just for you, Marcus, to show you a little bit of Bulgaria. And now you're not grateful. You know, you want people to be appreciative, but I don't know, Marcus. I don't know. Marcus, oh wow. You said beer is legal and only recently considered alcohol in Russia, yes. I wasn't joking. I was serious. I was serious too. I don't know. Check it on Wikipedia. When was beer considered alcohol in Russia? Ask Google that or ChatGPT, and you'll get your answer. Serenity, is it still bleeding? I don't think now it's bleeding at the moment because now it's resting. I'm not moving and nothing. Oh, Marcus, that's good. 4 hours a lot. Yeah. The problem is when I'm moving, my wound, my leg was bleeding. That was the problem. Skip, when I go on vacation, can you feed the squirrels at the park for me? No problem. What do you give them? Nuts? Or walnuts? They also like walnuts, I think. I never tried feeding them peanuts though. I don't know if they would eat it. Marcus is walking, is walking, is walking. Where are you walking, Marcus? Are you German, Marcus? There are 11 people watching. Oh my god. If I show you the kindergarten, will there be 20 people watching? There you go. The view from my room. The problem is the party is going up on at the other street, on the other side of this block. Yeah, that's where all the girlitos are. And the Ukrainian babushkas with their doteritos and husbanditos and childrenitos, yeah? You see, now 13 people watching. Oh my god. Boy. Now, if I go outside later, I would make like a normal movie. Not real life, because there aren't that many bars that are located on the streets. It's more like restaurants. And it would look strange if I sit in a restaurant and record the street. by myself. Yeah, really. It would be a bit creepy, guys. It would be a bit creepy, I admit. Right. Okay. Next question, guys. Next question. Marcus walked. I guess he tripped. What do I know? Anyway, the best thing I bought from Timu was this fucking long 2 meter cable, USB to USB C cable. It's saving my life, guys. Really. I don't know how I lived without a long charging cable before. And this is not a commercial, by the way. It costs only like €2 or €1 there. You know? So yeah, that's the best buy I did so far in my last year. Just buy it off of some Chinese webpage if you don't want to support that one. And yeah, you wait 1 or 2 months. But so you can plan, before you go traveling or anything. Even if for at home, it's good. Because your phone, your little phoneito always needs power. Always needs power. So yeah, definitely one of the best buys. And it's this one. I mean, this one it's like cloth. So it doesn't really break. So yeah, you cannot really break it. Funny Buns, getting ready to go to Phillies. You don't have to be at Phillies to join the live. You can be at home. At Phillies, last time there was no grillitos. We have 2 more hours, then it's quiet time here. Maybe, or I will have to be quiet. Anyway, I think if we prolong this live, it will be like the last one we can do in this month, or maybe it reset in September. I'm not sure, guys. I'm not sure. Marwan MTL still in Bulgaria. Yeah, I'll be in Bulgaria until 12th of September. McLovin, how's it going, Joe? My leg is killing me, and yeah, I'm curing my sorrows here. Here, McLovin. See, if you want to contribute, McLovin, this one was €15. €15. I like to mess with McLovin. Louis, to Honey Bunny, do you see those two girls at Red Street that I say they look perfect? It was boys, actually, right? Honey Bunny, yeah, nothing going on at Phillies. Is streams even worth it now with while Baranga is there? I'm not sure. Mar 1 MTL, Honey Bunny misses you. Who, Louis? God. Oh, please. McLovin, when will you be in Angeles, Joe? Angeles, February 2026, if aliens don't land in October. Uh, after 8th of February. 8th of February. Yeah. Yeah. And if my leg doesn't kill me by then. Yeah. See how many ifs aliens landing and my leg. Yeah. Now I got myself worried. Only money. So Louis, I saw you were watching the old video. That fucking dollar sign is so annoying, and you cannot move it again. Something Dutchy. With Dutchy, maybe. Yeah. With Dutchy, okay. Mar, what's wrong with your leg? I hope you will be fine. If you want, if you watch second and third videos from Bulgaria, at the tank commander's house, we were at the porch, and we were just about to go out, yeah. And I was going out, and bam! I broke his house. My leg went through the porch. I broke his wooden floor. It went right down, and yeah, it scratched it a lot. It's still bleeding now. That's what's wrong. McLaren, I will buy you a bucket of Valentine's Day something. J juice, chice. I don't know. The dollar sign is hiding it. It doesn't matter, McLaren. I don't know if I will survive until then. By the way, Christmas has started in September. Christmas always starts in Philippines. Be sure to go to the mall and listen to Christmas songs. Uh, uh, Valentine's Day, Joe. Oh my God. McLaren, cheap Eastern European construction on the deck. Yeah, something like that. But I think he told me the house was actually constructed by Canadians. So it's not Europeans that make mistakes. It was the fucking Canadians. And I bet it was those French Canadians like Joe Louis from, you know. Kuya Dave. Hello everyone. Hey Kuya. Cheers, Kuya. McLovin, when you have nobody to blame the fucking Frenchies. McLovin, even worse Canadian. Yeah, exactly, you know. Frenchies are always to blame. Even if they done nothing wrong, they're always to blame. Remember that. But when in Angeles, McLovin always blame Koreans. Remember that one as well. Yeah. Louis, is Bulgaria a third world country like the Philippines? It used to be, yeah, one of the poorest countries in Europe, yeah. But now they're getting better. They're getting their shit together. Money. It was Jolie who built the house years ago. I think so. Honey. McLovin, just to get back at me, he did it. You know, he said, "Let's put this weaker piece of wood here, so Big Joe will trap Big Joe, and he will fall through the through the floor." McLovin, well, South Park was right. by saying blame Canada. Of course, of course. They were visionaries. They were visionaries. Man. Wait, I gotta put you down, guys. Gotta refill my glassito. Okay. No. I don't see what I'm pouring. I guess no, it's nothing. Fucking Frenchies. There we go. Made myself a new cocktail. You want one, McLovin? You want one? I'll say now like you. When we're in Angeles, you'll get one. McLovin, we should let Russia invade Canada. It would definitely be more efficient and stuff. But then bye bye USA. Imagine having Russians as your neighbors, McLovin. That's what would happen. And I don't think anybody likes Russians as their neighbors. Although for me, Russia is always fun to go there. It's always fun. But yeah, they're worse than Nazis. Sorry, man. I have to say this. I went to these countries like Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, and they have their own clubs there, their own bars there, which these Kazakhs, any Asian-looking people are not allowed inside. They only allow inside white guys. I, for example, could enter their disco. The Kazakh man who had a little bit like this eyes, he could not. So yeah, there's worse. There worse than Nazis when it comes to that. Cloning probably bet that Polacks probably bet than the Polacks I have now as your neighbors. Okay, okay. uh, yeah, no, but really. The good thing about Russians is they allow all others cultures, religions to exist in their country. It's not a problem. You can be Musli, you can be Buryat, you can be, I don't know, Indian looking, It doesn't matter. As long as you realize that the Russian culture, Russian language, and Russian customs are above you all and that you are worthless. Yeah? That's their mentality in Russia. And I'm not making it up. I've been in there, I've seen it how it works. And that's why I say there was the Nazis. McLaurin, I do like the South Africans. You don't like Zimbabwe? When I'm from, my God. But then again, I understand. Once you give like Mongolians, let's take Mongolians for example. Once Russians gave them vodka, Oh my god! You know what happens in Mongolia when the lights go out? At 6 o'clock in the night usually, and you step outside at that 6 o'clock when it's dark. You will hear. They live there in blocks like in Russia. They build them a lot of blocks. Before they were nomads, but now they live in the city, so they have lots of these block buildings. And everybody from these Mongolians then come out, and they sit down in the children's playing ground. Yeah, and guess what's going on there? They're all fucking drinking vodka all the time. They're fighting each other. I was actually warned not to walk there, but of course I did. It was funny for me, but yeah, they have all kinds of arguments, fights, everything there. It was funny. Uh, Sorry, Mongolia, but that's how it is. Donny O'Rourke, what's your story in Bulgaria? Nothing. I'm just here for the seaside. I'm on vacation. I was, however, thinking of buying a house here and renovating it, like in somewhere in the village. It would be a very good YouTube thing. People like watching houses being renovated. So, but I don't have the initial capital of 3,000 euros to do that. Maybe I should start a GoFundMe page or something. But I don't think I would be successful. So. McLovin, that's like giving the American East Indians whiskey. Yeah, exactly. So they really like taken out the whole culture, with giving them vodka. I really, it's so funny. I mean, it's not funny; it's sad, but okay. Yeah. Glowing tank commander will probably give you a deal on his broken house. Yeah, right. uh, he'll just go to a shop and buy a new piece of wood to replace the old one. Yeah, yeah, that's my leg now, guys. If you want to see, I bought that big plaster for it. But yeah, as you can see, it's really red, and black and everything. If you don't believe me, there's your proof, guys. Yeah, I'm not in bed for nothing. No, I asked ChatGPT what should I do with my injured leg, and it said I should rest. So I should rest it. Yeah. I do have a big wish to go outside now in the evening, but what can I do? My glowing head, Manila, so Serenity can take care of you. Yeah, not until December. I bought my ticket in December, and that's it. Non-refundable. Not like your. What did you buy? Business class or what? I don't know what I bought. First class, whatever. This one is non-refundable. It's the cheapest one. Uh, Plus, now it's still okay to be in Slovenia. It's not that cold, so yeah. Clothing business class, but will take donations to upgrade to first class. What's the difference between business and first class, McLaren? Cebu Pacific does not have either business or first class. So once you land in Manila, don't expect anything. If you want to go to any islands, best what they can give you is you order pasta online before, and they serve it after on the plate. That's their idea of business class. McLaren better pajamas. Yeah, I thought so. Uh, McLaren going to take everything that's not nailed down. Right? You can have the blankie. Imagine how many Filipino kids you could make happy with one blankie. McLaren sleepers and pajamas, etc. Never got a pajama on the airplane, but okay, maybe first class to get a pajama. But yeah, sleepers you get, those things for your ears, toothbrush, socks, stuff like that you get it. Even in economy, man. Glowing business class, we get pajamas. Okay. So we have pajama party then. Oh, well. Well, there has to be at least one perk, Pajamas it is. But it's funny. McLaren lottery is 1.7 billion USD this weekend. Serenity play lotto in US. But it's only paper, McLaren. It's only paper. If you would wise, you would know that money can not buy you happiness. McLaren definitely open a bar with that money, yeah. But not on Walking Street. I would open a bar at some tropical beach or something. Maybe give away free cocktails. I will give Australians free beers. Including Sri Lumpia, only for Filipinos. They're the only one who can appreciate it. I see you cannot because they're making fun of it. Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do-do-do-do, do-do, 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 do-do. Yeah. Do-do-do-do, do-do. McLaren, that's like 94 billion PHPs. How many islands is that? I mean, how many islands can you buy for that? I think the Coke is the guilty one that wants me to go to the toilet again. I don't know where to put you guys. There's nothing interesting going around here. Yeah. How about with the ceiling? Ceiling. Dancing on the ceiling. What a wonderful feeling. You have a cane? No, I do not have a cane. I have my balance, and that's it, McLaren. There you go, guys. Now I have to convince my body to stand up, which is more difficult than it sounds, guys. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Now I have to put the sick leg first. Oh my god. Oh, it's not. Let's see if it's leaking. Okay. It's not leaking. Okay, guys, give me 1 minute to stand up and do my my duty for the country. Not that one. That was just me boosting. Not that one as well. Let's hope the shared bathroom is not shared now. Like now I have to stand up. Okay. I can do it. I can do it. I know I can do it. I can get up. 1 minute, guys. Big Joe's back. Big Joe is back. Da-da-da-da-da. Big Joe is back. Oh, please, no matter. Oh, that was something. Where are we now? McLovin, get the cane to mount your new spake ham on. It's not that bad idea. But people would stare at the cane. Maybe they would notice it, you know? You need something more subtle. McLovin, I keep an eye on your drink while you were gone. Nobody took it, Joe. I know nobody took it. It's still there. You think I'm like Honey Bunny, that the waitress would come here and steal my drink? Come on, man. That will never happen to Big Joe. If it does, I'll get the waitress fired. McLaurin, she probably resold it. Yeah, she would just pour some Red Horse from the open bottle inside and take it to new customers. Serenity, I will steal your drink, lol. Serenity, you don't drink beer. How will you steal it? Who would drink it? You don't drink beer. He's not talking about ice margaritas. He's talking about beer, Serenity. What would you do with beer? W. Money buys you beer, so money does buy you happiness. When you look at it like that, yes. But so does some of my subscribers, so maybe it's not the money that buys me beer, but my subscribers buy me beer, you know? Then my subscribers make me happy, not the money, you know? You understand? Cheers, W. So it's not necessary, has to be money that buy you beer. Yeah, W. So things are not as simple as they look from the first glance, are they? No. There's much more to life. Plus, another point of view, W. If you buy yourself a beer with that money, that would make you an alcoholic. If a friend buys you that beer, it's not an alcoholic thingy to do, you know? He's just being a good friend, you know? So, just saying. Well, before we were speaking about Russians, yeah? The Russians believe if you pour yourself a drink, that you're an alcoholic, you know? If you pour yourself a bottle of beer, if you pour yourself vodka, then you're alcoholic. But if a friend pour it to you or another person, then you're not an alcoholic, you know? It's just a interesting brain experiment, yeah? Clothing. Alcohols go to meetings, drinks, just party. Yeah. That would happen here in Slavic land. If we ever had AA, it would be a big, great drunk party until the next day. McLovin drunks, yeah. That's why we don't have AA here. VW. WL. We. Okay, money buys BJ alcohol, so money does buy BJ happiness. Were we talking about Big Joe or BJ? McLaurin, I was raised not to be a quitter. See, yeah. McLaurin, margarita sounds good right now. Yeah, the blue ones. I agree. But I will do with vodka cokes. Okay. I actually like this Polish vodka. Let's check what's going outside. Enough. McLovin, I like the unfrozen margaritas. Are they frozen? I think they are free unfreeze pretty quickly. I don't remember. But yeah, less water, definitely. But there at Tequila Reef, I'm not worried about not having enough alcohol inside. They do have enough alcohol. So you don't have to worry about that, McLovin. McLovin, just the margarita mix and tequila. Yeah. And Gatorade, blue one. I think that's how they make it. They put some Filipino tequila and some of that Gatorade in some of the frozen ice, and that's how they're made. But I gotta warn you, you give that to the Filipina, you're inviting trouble. It's okay for you and me, but when you give it to a Filipina, you will have lots of headache. Believe me. McLovin, well, that's the nice thing about carrying a bottle of water vodka or white rum. Looks like water. Actually, that was one of my first advices that I gave to Honey Bunny. Whenever he would go to a bar and not order a drink, I suggested that he carries a water bottle filled with Ginebra and sips it slowly. He doesn't have to buy anything there. He just has to talk to some white dudes there, and that's it. But he's not listening to my bum advices, okay? McLovin, drama with drunk Filipinos. Oh, exactly. It's a good YouTube deal if you record it. But then the next day they will kill you. A new gloss for Big Joe. You see, it doesn't take much to make Big Joe happy. Some Polish vodka, some Coke, and that's it. And some company, of course. People to talk to. Very. McLovin, order a mango shake and add your own rum. That would be fun. But you can always do that. I mean, I would do that. I remember when I was in Dubai, I always used to carry my water bottle with me for every juice I ordered somewhere. McLovin, all I need is a beach and cold beer, and I'm happy, 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 happy. McLovin, we haven't seen you live yet. Would you join the live? Say a few wisdoms from America. Mhm. McLovin, I was live with you before. Let's see how my memory works. I don't remember. Shit. What was I drinking? Vodka? With W. Dan, Big Joe, you are a wise man. I know, right? I am. McLovin, can today. My God, what are you doing? W likes my ideas. By the way, if you ever travel to Dubai, guys, you can bring 4 liters of 40% alcohol with you without tax. Just a friendly advice. Uh, McLovin, the professor, and I were live with you. Okay, okay. I remember professor. I don't remember you. Maybe professor had a girl in his video. McLovin, see how you are? Are you sinking yourself to a cookie level now, McLovin? See how you are? Okay, maybe Professor different color. Okay, it was because he's different color. That's why I remember him. Sorry. God. McLaurin, I'm going to put that on a shirt. What? But he's still my brother. See how you are. Okay. And exclamation mark. Don't forget. But that's a good shirt idea, I think. See how you are? And then you put Ladyboy image there. Or maybe, yeah. See how you are? You don't want the. Do. You don't want my screw. R. Actually, my friend was not my friend was working not in Dubai, but in Doha. What's that? Qatar. Yeah. And he was telling me all alcohols were forbidden there. Of course, nothing. And he was living with Filipinos. Yeah. And you know what they did? They used to go to shops, buy fruit juices, and they used to ferment them to make alcohol. True story. McLaren, my new channel will have that shirt. Okay. What will be the name of your new channel? Serenity. Now you change he from she. Lol. What? McLaren, it's a work in progress. Okay. No pressure here. No pressure here. I just gave you a chance to make free advertisement, man. Take it. I don't know how many people are watching. I cannot see the people watching. But at least 10, I think, or 9, or I don't know what the fuck is hiding there. Who's writing me all the time, huh? McLovin, we used to fill the big bottles of mouthwash. Oh my God, you're going the Soviet way. Uh, of vodka and food coloring. Then we went to somewhere. We went to Ira something. No, in Soviet Union, they used to buy those perfumes. Yeah, perfumes. The pine tree. I don't know what, because it was cheaper than buying vodka. And these homeless guys, they used to drink that. Yeah, it reminds me of what you just wrote there. McLaren Filipina KGB is calling Joe. Exactly. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I'm obsessed with the communist thingies of old Soviet era. Yeah, that's my thing. But I like how they build things. The big things and bigger things. It's nice. Plus, I don't know what pheromones or whatever they're putting up in the air there, but when you're there and you go outside, you feel happy. You don't feel like depressed and stuff. You always feel happy, and then always something happens on the street. Always. I never had a boring moment in Russia. Let's say I woke up in the morning, went out to walk somewhere, and always something happens. You meet somebody, something strange happens on the road. I don't know. Always something happens. In my country, when I go out, nothing happens. I mean, nothing. Nobody says hello to you. Nobody looks at you. Nobody does anything stupid to you. You know what I mean? In Russia, no, always something happens. Mm. McLovin was researching stops to travel in Philippines, and the most northern point looks cool, but it's cold there. I think not really swimmable. Serenity. Then go to Russia. See this Filipina. Go to Russia. Go to Russia. So you can be happy. Okay, I go to Russia, Serenity. Instead of Philippines, now in December we are going to Russia, guys. Okay, we go to Moscow. Союз нерушимый республик свободных. Великая Русь. Bam. Now I just have to go outside and find me one of those little Russian ladies, yeah? So I have some free place to sleep there. Like loving Joe can dance at the Red Square. Joe does not dance. I can sing maybe if they pay me. I can move left and right if you call that dancing. And that's it. But I'm too afraid to get arrested there. I'm getting now private messages. Okay, then go to Russia. Oh my god! Cheers! 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 Oh, Louis. Okay, then go to Russia. Louis, I was recording using my GoPro in a public park in Amsterdam, and a woman confronted me, asking me not to record her. Okay, what happened? McLovin, I was in St. Petersburg, beautiful city. St. Petersburg is very boring for me. It looks like any European city, so I get it for Russia. It's like, wow, this is Europe. Wow, this is the most beautiful city we have. But for me, it's like, yeah, looks like any German city. What the fuck, you know? So for me, it's not impressive. I like those old Stalinist big cities. You know, you have a big park with nothing there for like 2 kilometers. Now walk to the flame of fire that's burning at the end, and then come back. That's what impresses me about Russia. Okay, not the fucking European buildings. You know. And yeah, St. Petersburg. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, wow, 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 wow. It's fucking just another Baroque German city. No, McLaurin. We took a cruise from Stockholm there. Okay, okay. But there's nothing Russian about it. Just a fucking German city. And I'm not a Nazi saying that, but it's true. They're just too obsessed with it. St. Petersburg. Oh, Peter, Sami Haroshi. Oh, it's the most beautiful city in Russia. No, it's not. In McLaurin, I was there in the early 90s. Yeah, still. The city is the city. It doesn't change. I don't know when I was there. I was still in high school. Oh, yeah, I was still in not high school. I was still a student. So when I was a student, fuck, 2000s? So that's at least 25 years ago. Yeah. Clawing takes serenity to Russia. Are you crazy? I told you how Russians are like. If they saw her, they would think she is from Buryatia or from some other nations that they have conquered. Okay, They would not let her with me to enter the bars or restaurants. They're like Nazis. You forgot that, McLovin. Okay, not in Moscow, St. Petersburg, no. But if you go to smaller cities, no, it would be a problem. Louis the One was like 100 feet away from me and had to walk across the park to tell me not to record her. Where was this, Louis? I'm sure you told me, but I forgot. Louis, I think Filipinos are too nice to foreigners since they will not get the same hospitality in their countries. Yeah, definitely. Nobody cares in my country if you're Filipino or not, if you're a guest or not. But that's because how we are built, the Westerns, yeah. This is a nice picture. I don't know how to say it in English. Ticho życie in my. It is a special kind of pink when you paint like flowers and vases and stuff like that. It is the same style. Yeah. Anyway. But okay, you want another truth, harsh truth about the world, guys. Wherever capitalism has touched, they've been turning humans into robots, taking away the hospitality, the humanity from a person, the dignity of a person, everything, okay? So the more the country is westernized, from these countries I'm talking about, like Cambodia, Laos, Philippines, Kazakhstan, whatever, okay? India, even, okay? The more they're losing their national identity, the more they're losing their traditions, the more they're going towards capitalism, the more they're losing their who they are. Okay. So when you travel to, let's say, Georgia, that's the Russian ex Georgia Republic, yeah? Armenia, there in the Russia, what is it called? Fuck, I forgot. I don't know. The in the mountains there, okay? Caucasus mountains, yeah? You will not find such generosity from people nowhere else in the world. They will invite you to their homes. They will feed you. Even if they're poor, they will give you whatever they have. This was when I first went to Georgia in '90s, when they just gained independence from Russia. Everybody was inviting us to their homes. They were poor; they didn't have any money. But every time we went to a home, there was a full table of prepared dishes to eat, of free wine to drink. It was like amazing, I never seen that anywhere in the world. Um, so yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, let's continue. Uh, Louis, the one was okay. Louis, I think Filipinos are too nice. Okay. So yeah, that's how it is. The more they are untouched by Western values, the more they're more human, I would say, and prepared to share what little they have with you. Yeah. Final thought. And that's why, if you travel somewhere, go to the countries that nobody travels to. There you can still find this genuine people, culture, connectivity, whatever you want to call it. But the more you go to these capitalist colonies, I would call it, the less of that you will get. And it's not fulfilling, it's not fulfilling. Yeah. And yeah, when I went to Mongolia, of course, they greeted me with a horse. They squeezed the horses. No, not the mules. The mules. It is to get the milk from horse. Yeah, supposed to give you a big erection, but okay. Of course, in the glass they gave me, there was a dead fly inside. And just to be nice to them, not to offend them, no thank you, no thank you. I drank that fucking milk with a fly inside. Yeah. I'm just saying, there are different scenarios. Even if they're trying to be nice to there's always something like that. Just saying. Why the fuck did I make the StreamYard today if nobody wants to join? Oh, the fuckers. Where is that? Hmm? Okay, yes. I guess let's go to last comments. Since there is no interest in my channel, in my thoughts, in my experiences, I guess I will continue with my vodka. So last comments. Let's take three more comments. If not, it's not. We'll end in 4 minutes, by the way. Otherwise, be sure to press like if you haven't done so before. You can also press dislike. It also helps the channel, okay? Then if you write any comment, it also helps the channel. If you share the video, it helps the channel. And now the new thingy that's circling around the YouTube is hype. So where you have subscribe and like and that, if you move it to the left or the right, you will see the new thingy called hype. So if you press that, the video can get more views or something like that. You know? So I never tried it, but yeah, I heard it helps. So yeah. Other than that, come on, guys. Okay, let's take the one last comment. Who wants to be the last? Write something down. Ow. My back now starts to hurt. McLovin, when you make sick grandpa, you made. So funny, McLovin, yeah. Unfortunately, only Filipinos watch it, you know? Only Filipinos like Chismis. I don't fucking watch Chismis channel. What was he saying about me? Now, that would be interesting. Not that I fucking care. I don't fucking give a damn what people are saying to me. As long as people are talking about you, that's good for your channel. You know? Cheerio. And yeah, from time to time, you have to be like provocative. And even if you don't agree with some thought or something, just to make them angry, you know, you have to like persist on that thought. And that's how you get publicity, guys. Okay. I'm the master manipulator, okay? McLaurin, I saw some of his rants. I didn't. Never bad press. No. Even bad press is good, McLaurin. Believe me. Look at Estonian guy. 2/3 of his comments are bad press. And then the fights he gets from the ones that loving him to the ones that not loving him, that's what makes him successful. So he's using that method to gain views and to get his videos pushed out. Interactions. McLaurin, he doesn't care. The money keeps rolling in. Exactly. Do not care. And the problem with YouTubers is, they always care about what somebody writes about them, which is totally wrong philosophy to have if you're ever going to do YouTube, guys. The more bad they write about you, the more good it is for you, and the more you are like contradicting them, the more better it is for you. Okay. And then people thinking, oh, I will give him the dislike, I will report him, I will do this, I will do that. The more actions they do against you or for you, the more better it's for the channel, because YouTube only takes reactions. The more people react, the more they will push out the video. That's how YouTube works, guys. But yeah, I'm always impressed when I see how people are doing it. I watch them because of this. I watch them how they do it. Maybe sometimes I will repeat it. Maybe, but you will not notice it. Yes. McLaren, he going to get robbed in the squatter place one day. That just did. He will not come on. Even if he does, he will earn 100 times that, So he doesn't fucking care about that. He doesn't care about that. When you're getting in, let's say, $100,000 per month, and you get robbed by $1,000 per month, will you care, McLaren? Do the mathematics. And then when you will get 1,000 because you got robbed, you make "I was robbed" video, and believe me, those videos make a lot of money. Only from that video, he will make all the losses. He will cover all the losses. Come on, guys. And people are so stupid. They just watch and comment, and they're really stupid in the head. Sorry, people, but yes, you are. And I watch at him like from a distance, and I know always what he's doing. And not just him. I follow other YouTubers as well. But yeah, uh, they all get caught up with it's a personal insult against me. Oh no, now I will kill you. Oh no, oh blah blah, oh blah blah. That doesn't work in YouTube. That doesn't work in live, guys. McLaren. So we need to do I was robbed video. Exactly, McLaren. Exactly. But if you fake it, that's not a good one, eh? You really have to get robbed, Like I was trying to get robbed, that time. Yeah. Just don't fake it. Record it naturally, and that's it. Serenity, maybe he will pay someone to rob him in the squatter. Yeah, that's another possibility. Yeah. Now he's watching us and he's taking notes. Hey, by the way, you owe me donation $100 for the idea. Yeah, Estonia. Otherwise, I send Putin after you. McLaren, good idea, Serenity. Yeah. And I think, these big YouTubers, once they have the money and stuff, that's what they do. They hire some local actors, and then they do it like that. Yeah. I mean, I'm not stupid. That's what I would do, if I was a rich YouTuber. That's what I would do. McLovin, have one of your cousins rob Big Joe's Serenity. Exactly, yeah. Maybe from that video we will earn enough to get him a real phone that he robbed, Yeah, exactly. Serenity, the people likes him there. Where? Who? Me? Everybody likes me, except Koreans. And of course the cunts from New York, those ladies that like other ladies. Yeah, those one hate me. Serenity, he lives in Dumaguete, right? Yeah, somewhere around there. But remember that girlito, not girlito, lady boydito that was hunting me on my channel. Sammy, yes, Sammy was his name. Yeah, remember that one? In one of his videos, he met him, and boy, he took out on him. I mean, the Estonian guy. I was laughing so hard because we know how Sammy attacked me. Yeah, it was funny. He was selling like used clothes or something like that. It was in one of the videos. Uh, McLovin. Oh, the ladies is comfortable shoes. In comfortable shoes, Joe. Okay. Gotcha, McLovin. Gotcha. Why wouldn't a lady in comfortable shoes dislike me? Come on. I'm the Santa Claus of Philippines. Ho ho ho. That's Santa. Now, McLovin, that's a good name for the channel. Bet just ate at PH Santa. Bet PH Santa. I think that should be your new name for the channel. Look, even the god is making a joke with him. I will kill him. The laser sword. The light sword. Whatever. You wanna stick together? Do 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 boop boop boop. Dee 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 dee. Beep beep. Serenity bet Santa Clovin. McClovin. McClovin bet Santa. Or Crazy Santa. Santa Unleashed. Yeah, McLovin. Ha ha ha. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year. Mm, I'll check. Yeah, it's still holding. That's good. McLovin travel around the Philippines in a Santa suit. Yeah, do you all of your videos in a Santa suit? That would be funny. Julie Stellar, Santa Joe, Santa Judy. Where are you from, Julie? July. McLovin would die of heat stroke, exactly. Especially if you wore those Chinese plastic suits. Plastic fantastic. A Jew. There's a song here in the Balkans. Julie. Julie. McLovin. Yeah. Oh. Prišla je sama sa lietom. Prišla je rekla hello. No, that's Julie. It's really a famous song here. But I cannot believe we've been live for like how long time? 2 hours, and only one joined the live. My God, what's happening to my lives, guys? I will stop doing them. They're not worth it, you know. Nobody wants to join. No one wants to talk. My God, no problem, no problem. I can get a hint. I can get a hint. No problem. Okay, guys, since nobody else wants to talk, thank you for watching. Be sure to press like, share, subscribe, blah, 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 blah. Arrivederci. Ciao, ciao. Where do I fucking end it? McLaren, where's Honey Bunny? Taking the roaches for a walk? Yes, he has them all on the little shoestrings. He's walking on them like this. Yes, Honey Bunny. Anyway, guys, take care.